Carlos Alcaraz has once again demonstrated why he is considered one of the brightest stars in men's tennis, advancing to the quarterfinals of the 2025 US Open. Yet, his third-round victory over Italian underdog Luciano Dartari garnered more attention for what happened off the court than for the match itself. While the Spaniard's performance was clinical, precise, and fully deserving of headlines, it was a post-match exchange that truly captured the imagination of fans and journalists alike. The third-round clash was scheduled in a slightly unconventional morning slot, a time that can be challenging for players accustomed to later sessions. Under the glaring sun at Flushing Meadows, Alcaraz displayed his trademark athleticism and court intelligence, dispatching Dartari in straight sets. His footwork, shot selection, and mental composure made the contest appear almost routine, a testament to his growing dominance in the men's game. By all accounts, it should have been a straightforward news story about another young talent moving deeper into a Grand Slam. However, the spotlight shifted from the match itself to the post-match interview, a setting where even the calmest athletes can occasionally be put on the spot. In this instance, Alcaraz faced a question that seemed innocent on the surface but was laden with underlying cultural assumptions. The interviewer asked whether, as a Spaniard, he found it particularly difficult to play early in the day. Implicit in the query was a stereotype about Mediterranean lifestyles, the notion that people from Spain or Southern Europe prefer late nights and thus struggle with early mornings. While some might consider it a lighthearted remark, it carried the potential to be awkward or even slightly offensive. Alcaraz's initial reaction was brief hesitation, a momentary flash of discomfort that many viewers could relate to. The question, while seemingly mundane, tapped into a broader conversation about cultural cliches and assumptions. It was the kind of scenario that could unnerve less experienced players, inviting a defensive or awkward reply. Yet, Alcaraz's response would prove why he is so highly regarded, not just for his tennis but for his poise and quick wit under pressure. With a relaxed smile and effortless charm, he responded, "No, I'm not a morning person. I find it difficult to get up in the morning. But today I got up early, warmed up well, and played well. Yes, it seems I'm a Spanish guy after all." The answer was brilliant in its simplicity. He acknowledged the stereotype, gently joked about it, and flipped the narrative on its head, all without creating tension or turning the moment confrontational. The crowd reacted with laughter, and social media quickly buzzed with clips of his sharp, classy response. It was a subtle, masterful display of humor, humility, and confidence, all wrapped in a few sentences. This exchange highlighted a side of professional tennis that often goes unnoticed: the mental and emotional intelligence required to navigate the spotlight. Tennis is not just about physical skill. It is also about managing media interactions, fan expectations, and cultural commentary with grace. Alcaraz's reply showed a keen awareness of these dynamics. He did not over-explain, he did not get defensive, and he did not allow a loaded question to derail the moment. Instead, he struck the perfect balance between humor and professionalism, leaving both the interviewer and the audience impressed. From a sporting perspective, morning matches present genuine challenges for elite athletes. Tennis professionals train their bodies to peak at specific times, often structuring their practice, nutrition, and rest schedules around anticipated match timings. An early morning session can throw this rhythm off, potentially affecting focus, agility, and overall performance. Alcaraz himself admitted that mornings are not naturally his strongest period, yet his preparation ensured he was alert, energized, and ready to deliver at the highest level. His victory over Dartari, achieved without dropping a set, was proof that he had successfully adapted to the unusual schedule. What made the moment even more compelling was the way it blended athletic excellence with personal charm. On one hand, he demonstrated his dominance on court, showing why he is considered a frontrunner in the US Open. On the other, he exhibited personality and intellect off court, turning a potentially awkward exchange into a viral, memorable moment. Fans and commentators alike praised him not only for his tennis skills but also for his ability to handle the media spotlight with such finesse. It was a reminder that modern champions are expected to excel not only in their sport but also in their public persona. Balancing charisma with authenticity, Alcaraz's comment, lighthearted yet pointed, also sparked broader discussion about stereotypes in sports journalism. His playful acknowledgement of the cliché about Spanish people and mornings allowed him to make a statement without confrontation. It was a clever way of saying, essentially, yes, the stereotype exists, but it doesn't define me. This moment of subtle defiance resonated widely, illustrating how athletes can challenge cultural assumptions with intelligence and humor rather than conflict. Moreover, this interaction serves as a microcosm of Alcaraz's overall approach to tennis and life. He is known for his discipline, focus, and energy, but also for his ability to remain personable and relatable. In an era where social media amplifies every word and gesture, maintaining such composure is a skill in itself. Alcaraz embodies the combination of raw talent, strategic thinking, and emotional intelligence that characterizes the very best in sport today. Looking forward, His victory over Dartari ensures that he will continue his journey in the 2025 US Open with momentum and confidence. Fans will no doubt be watching not just for his spectacular shots and tactical brilliance, but also for moments like the post-match interview, where his character and wit shine as brightly as his tennis. In many ways, it is these instances off the court that cement a player's legacy, showing that greatness extends beyond rankings and titles. In conclusion, Carlos Alcaraz's third-round performance at the 2025 US Open was a masterclass in both tennis and public interaction. On court, he displayed his trademark energy, precision, and dominance, comfortably advancing to the quarterfinals. Off court, he turned a potentially awkward cultural question into a moment of humor and insight, showing the world why he is not just a phenomenal athlete, but also a clever, composed, and charismatic young man. The match may have been routine in terms of scores, but the post-match exchange captured something much deeper: the blend of skill, intelligence, and personality that defines modern sporting excellence. In just a few words, Alcaraz reminded fans everywhere that true champions are measured not only by their victories, but also by how they navigate the spotlight, with grace, wit, and humanity.